So guys, you guys are going to love this topic. You guys are going to relate a lot to this topic. I guarantee it now. I have a lot of good things to say about this. A lot of truth. So these are situations right here involving these types of people that you have to be very careful about, because these can be the most dangerous types of people, period. Because the closer somebody gets to you, the more susceptible they are of ruining your life. The further away you are from somebody else, the easier it is to get away from any negativity or bullshit that somebody may bring to your life. Now, for the people that love you, man, I'm telling you right now, they can become the most jealous, the most hateful, the most spiteful, the most evil and cunningest people you'll ever see come towards you in your entire life. And it's the truth. It happened to me. I've seen it happen, and it's not fun. You have to really go through this stage of life where you have to learn how to let go so you can grow. It can create a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and like just speaking about it now, like it brings you back in those times where you can feel what it feels like, and it's not a good feeling. And it's like you're just trying to do good. You're trying to do good in life. You're trying to make your people proud. You're trying to do good things. You're trying to be who you're supposed to be. You want what you deserve. You want to be respected. You don't want to be hated. You don't want to, be on anybody. You don't want to be on bad terms with nobody. You're not looking for anything like that. But I'm telling you, man, like once you start getting to these certain points in life and you start to do really well for yourself, people will come into the woodworks. People will get jealous. People will start to do some crazy things towards you, and it's nonsense. It's uncalled for, and they just can't help themselves. There's people that's doing good that are still jealous of you, and it's crazy. They can't help it. They can't help for you to just, be who you are and be where you're at, and they can't stand to see you be better than them, and that's what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to, and you're not competing with nobody. You're just doing better than them because you are better at being yourself than they are at being themselves, and that's what it is. There is no competition with nobody else. The only competition you have is with yourself. You can only get better than who you used to be. You can only get better tomorrow than the person you were yesterday. You can only be better today than you were tomorrow. It's things like that, you know what I mean? You're not trying to be better than nobody else. People that do this never win. I know a lot of people at the gyms, their goal, and they tell me this, I want to be the biggest, I want to be better than everybody here, and like I'm telling them to their face, that is not healthy. Like that is not healthy. That is not a healthy mindset at all. Like you should really rethink things and not think that way. You should just want to be the best that you can be for you. But yet they're like in this secret competition. They're in this competition with other people in the gym trying to be bigger and all this stuff. And it's like, that's why you will never ever achieve anything. Because you're not going to do anything by being better than a person in your gym. There's always going to be somebody better. So the only thing you can do is focus 100% into yourself and get better. And something else you must do, no matter how good you are right now, no matter how bad you are, you must give respect where respect is due to other people. That's what a lot of people fail to do with me. That is not what I failed to do with other people. I'm never going to disrespect somebody else for who they are and what they've achieved. I'm just not going to do it. But a lot of other people They're very disrespectful, and they just like you can feel the disrespect. And most of the time, I'm telling you now, it's from the people that love you, and it's like they love you and hate you at the same time. You're gonna get to a point where now they love and hate you at the same time. They love you and they're jealous of you at the same time. And like sometimes, like I said, it's the most dangerous connection. It's the most dangerous relationship that you can get yourself into. These people, man. These Cheeto eating dorks. What is wrong with you? My God, man. Unfucking believable. It just blows my mind how people can have this kind of an attitude. It just, you stupid. Like, wake up. You know what I mean? Like, it does nothing for you to respect somebody else. It's not going to take away from you, I'll tell you that much. To respect somebody else, to give somebody else respect, is not going to take away from you. It's actually only going to make your karma better, because when you're disrespecting somebody else, when you're not giving respect, when you have that type of attitude, like, you're not going to get shit, pal. You're not going to get jack shit. You will continue to have bad luck. You will continue to fall. You will continue to not be blessed. You will continue to have no abundance, because you're just entitled. You're just angry. You can't let go of things. You're just stuck. You're stuck with being who you are. You just can't get out of certain things, and you see somebody else that's doing well, and I guarantee you they're doing well because they went through hell. They went through hell. They took their punches. They took their lumps. They took their bruises. They put themselves in an abundance type of mindset and mentality, and it takes years. It takes years and years and years. And you can do it. Anybody can do it. How to gain confidence is to let go of like everything. You have to let go of everything and live your life as if it's just you for a long time. And it doesn't mean you can't connect with other people. It doesn't mean you can't do those things, but like you can't be attached to certain people, to certain places and all this stuff and not have an open mind. You have to be open. You have to open yourself up so you can let good things in and let bad things out. Because if you're also not open and you have bad things in your life, they also can't get out. That's where it leaves you stuck. It leaves you helpless. It leaves you hopeless. You can't do much if you don't have this abundance type of mindset. Nothing is ever going to come. Nothing is ever going to get better. You will not budge. You have to go through the pain. You have to go through the suffering. You have to do it the hard way. The hard way is the only way. And if you achieve things like, if you hit lightning in a bottle, I guarantee you, you have a whole mess coming towards you. There's really no such thing as lightning in a bottle. I guarantee you, even if people all of a sudden pop off and get famous and it just seems like they had nothing and now they're like billionaires, millionaires, whatever you want to say, I guarantee you in their past, they suffered. And if they didn't suffer in their past and they got all this fame and they got all this money and stuff like this, I guarantee you they're in for a rude awakening and they're in for suffering. I guarantee you. There's no way around suffering. And your timetable is different than everybody else's. You can't judge anybody else. You can't judge yourself for who you are now, for who you used to be, or for who you're going to be, because you might not shine when you're younger, but you will when you're older. You might shine when you're younger, and you won't shine when you're older. It's like a whole thing that's going on in this world, and you have to figure things out. You had to figure things out, and I believe you can make things better for yourself the more you're willing to suffer earlier on. You can live a better life when you're older. But if you live a really good life and a carefree life when you're young and you just don't have that much responsibilities, you don't want to grow up that fast, you kind of party and do all this stuff and let loose, you're in for more suffering when you're older. I guarantee you this now. I don't know when a certain shift happened, but like when it comes to me now, guys, like I can't party. I can't do things I used to do because mentally I know it's not right. Mentally. That's why I can't have fun doing it. I can still have fun, but I just can't let loose like I used to. Like, a night of fun to me now is like, let's say I go out to a club or something like that, and it's like, I'll be out there for 2 or 3 hours max. I might have one drink, maybe two, barely anything. I feel sober. I never feel drunk. It's like, you know what I mean? You take good care of yourself. As soon as the night's over, you start to rehydrate. You start to eat healthy again. You start to put healthy things in your body. You go to bed at a reasonable time. You get up and you work on a Sunday. You do your thing on a Sunday. Like, and how it used to be, like when you're younger, it's like you just black out party. You go crazy. You drink whatever you want. You're having fun, you're living life as if it's your last day on earth. You're getting laid, you're doing this, you're doing that, and it's like your entire Sunday's wasted because you're recovering. You're probably smoking weed on a Sunday with the hangover, you're eating bad food, and then Monday comes, you dread Monday because you're still half recovering, you're still tired. You might go to school or something like that. Like when you're young in my high school days, I'm kind of given a play-by-play, like in those days when I was more carefree, when I had like no responsibilities. And you're still not 100% by Monday, and it's like there's just so much time wasted. The days are wasted, all for one night, all for a few hours. Probably more than a few hours then, but like still, you know what I mean? And now it's like a few hours max, very limited drink, limited stuff going on. You wake up at a reasonable time on a Sunday, you get work done, you get stuff done, and you're back in the grind heavily on a Monday all the way to Saturday. And then Sunday is a little bit slower because you do need time to recuperate, because if you didn't take time to recuperate, you're just going to burn out and you're just going to fall down. Like it's plain and simple. You need time to rest, but, you know, it's just how it is. You just got to be smart. You got to be efficient. I believe I'm only getting smarter as the days come. I'm only getting more efficient when it comes to everything in life in general. I'm a workaholic, and it goes unnoticed. It really does. Like how much I do, it's really it's flying under the radar. And I know the real ones respect me, but a lot of people just don't seem to want to, and that's okay. Because when it's all said and done, they're going to see they're going to see the truth. It's going to pop right out in their face. Nobody's going to be able to avoid it. You will be who you're supposed to be. And for the ones that, you know, so-called love you, they're going to hate. Not all of them, but, you know, some will turn that way, and it's okay. I learned to accept people like leaving my life and not being cool with them being bitter about whatever. People are just like that, man. People are stupid. People are so quick to turn their backs. People are so quick to, you're hanging out with them every day at one point. Maybe not every day, but like you're just cool for a long time. You hang out some days. All of a sudden, you stop talking for a bit and they're talking mad shit behind your back. Like, I just screw people like that, you know what I mean? I don't attach myself to people like that anymore. Like, it's okay. Life goes on. People come, people go. At the end of the day, you got you. I've dated many girls. Many girls. A lot. There's a new girl all the time. Another one. You talk to one for maybe even a couple months, 2, 3, 4 months. That doesn't go well. There's another one. These girls are nuts, man. Like, I'm a guy, I know what I want. For one, they need to get more confident. Something needs to happen. And it's the same with everybody. Like, if you're not confident, if you don't know who you are, you're off. You can't really do shit. You have to be on point as a person yourself. You must get on point. Everything must be on point about you before you start to make bigger life decisions. People think it's, I don't even want to get into that, to be honest, because I don't really want to offend anybody in a wrong way, but it's just like people that get like pregnant like too soon and stuff like this. Like, things do happen. That's why I don't really want to pick on anyone necessarily, but it's definitely not a good idea to start a family like at a young age when you really don't know who you are yet and stuff like that. But I understand too that things do happen, so there is a bit of a pass for that. Unexpected things do happen. No hate, it's just the truth. If you want to do well in life, if you really want to do it right, you gotta be smart, man. You gotta make the right decisions. You really do. You can't be making decisions that's gonna mess up your entire life, because you can blow it. One little flash of anything can change your entire life. I could be building a cottage, I could fall off the roof and break my neck. I'll never be the same. And I could possibly be dead, And it's not going to happen, because I will have a harness when I'm on top. And we're about to be on top tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, because we got the entire walls built at this point. Everything directly right around them is built. So, But I'm not afraid of heights. I've been on tall places before. I've been on tall places already. I've done some other stuff already with these guys up high. So, But that's just an example. Things can happen. You can get in a car accident tomorrow. Nothing is promised. And it's just how life goes. So, but anyways, you guys get the point. You guys get the drift. My last point I want to make in this video before I cut it off is to really watch out and be very careful of these types of people that love you, but they're jealous of you because the people that love you and you start to do really well for yourself, it's like they love you so they feel they need to be a part of it, but they know they're not really a part of it, and you're doing really well, you're thriving more than them, and it's going to cause like this jealousy, and it's going to cause you to not want to be around that energy, and it's a very weird and unusual thing. So sometimes you just got to let people be, man, and keep doing your thing. Like, life goes on. You're more alone than you think. You could have a family of fucking 8. You're more alone than you think. You still have to do things for you. So be good with being alone. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this take. It's time to get some rest.